Welcome back to Third World Cycling. So, lost some footage. Wasn't even sure. Alright, so this week, this was yesterday's ride. I should start putting the dates on these things. So, this is the last leg. Are you familiar with the route now? This is the last leg heading back into Kingston. And it was a tough ride again. Right? It was really fast. The average 31 kilometer per hour. I don't know what that translates, about 20, 24, 23, 24 maybe that translate to. So I'm at the back now of this group, trying to get on back to the tail end of it. And this week there was some upset because they didn't allow Sundays to control it like last week. He was ahead at a lot of the time. He was on the front attempting to do what he did last week. But some other attacks were thrown in. And pity I wasn't recording it like when we were coming back on Palisades because I planned a little attack. Three of us went ahead. So now we're meeting up with another Port Royal group. So these guys that we're passing now. So this is now two Port Royal groups joining together. So my group is on the front. I'm at the back of my group. And then these guys that we're passing now is the group that we're joining with. Well, actually three. So this guy coming up now, this is some other guys that a separate group as well. Go to Port Royal. Right, just the two in the white. Right, so as you can see, we're going at 23 and they're coming up on the side now. There was some chaos because the group got bigger, you know. So there was a little chaos there in the mix. That made it fun, and everybody was safe nonetheless. Everybody was riding safe. Right, so you can see both groups coming up beside each other now. So it was going really good. The entire ride was pretty smooth. I might just do one upload this week because when I thought I was recording, I was not recording, so I didn't capture a lot of the ride. So it might just be this. Okay. So now this is maybe 20 or probably 30 guys. Probably about 20 guys now or so, over 20. Right. And they're going well. You can see some guys coming past me now. And ladies. So we are in the green and the ladies. She's like a trainee, so he's like her coach. So he's been like, you'll hear some of the vocals during the ride. He's pushing her to stay in. Right? Pushing her to stay in. So as you probably can see, there's a gap opening up right in front of this blue, in the blue. And that's the end. He's calling around. And his head is down. So I think right here I was saying go around. And he's pushing her. His brothers. And this guy, for those who don't know him, Buck is probably 60 years old. 50 something at least. Strong rider. See his cadence is probably 150, 160. That's Nancy coming around. No. You can see the pace was not slow. We were going, man. We were gunning it. Man. We're still passing some other riders now. And I don't think I went on the front. I went on the front maybe. No, I didn't. It's a big group. So I stayed in the pack. For the most part, for this leg, I was mid-pack. Right? can see there's still a gap. There's still a gap in front of this mini group here. Still a gap. So I was opening up. Like the gap was opening up in front of me. Because as you can see, we weren't really riding single file. We're all over the place. So I see some guys gone up the road. And it's Sundays on the front chasing them. Right. Everybody here now slowing up. So this guy in front of me, he was coasting a little bit too much, like just coasting. I see him coast again, and there's still a gap and he's coasting. So I was saying to him, don't stop pedaling, because if him stop pedaling, we're gonna lose the gap. So I went around them. Right, and I looked around and the girl that Buck just pushed, she was right on my wheel. Right, this is what I did wrong now. What I should have did, like here, just slot in here, or slot in here, or even well, a slot in here. Right, and I didn't think, like I was almost gonna go right to the front. And then on second thought I said, no, let me not do that. Right? Let me not do that. So I'm now riding 30s, right? So Rash shake him here. Never go around. And that's what that was. We're in the road as you can see, but we didn't go over the white line, which is good. Right? So I'm now third wheel. Yeah, and I was losing the wheel. And he coasted. The thing is, he coasted, was going around, and I didn't bother. And then Sundays went, and Nancy was on his way. Right. And this was right before that little incline. So you see the guys on the front, they swung off. And I swung off, and just let the group come around. But you kind of slope now. You can see. Slide. We're now going 20. And I went almost to the back. All the way to the almost. As a big group like this, you swing, you just go to the back. I'll climb this here. This was a really fun day, you know? It was really fun. All the way into Port Royal as a group. There was no split. We came back all the way. Same set of guys. Like solid pace was maintained right through. It was a good. So I started losing this wheel. Coming down that slope. So I had to put in a little chase for it to just close back that gap. And still up the road is Sundays and Nancy. Right. So we're picking back up the pace now because the ride is almost done now. We're getting to the sprint finish now. Yeah? Getting to the sprint finish now. Right. So I think, I don't know that guy. I know him, but I don't know his name. He's up there trying to close it to Nancy. You'll have to look in front of everyone. Everybody was slowing up now. I was like, why? Why are we slowing up now? Right? And I think Buck is on the front now. This was going properly well. So we came around and this guy slotted in on behind the white shirt. So I'm now fifth wheel, right? White shirt felt it. So he went and I went with them. Right? So it's now 3-2. And that's still Nancy up the road. Right? Now This is Robert coming around us. I see Robert sitting and talking and ready. I should have went on Robert's wheel right there. But I didn't. And see, he died. He's calling him through, so it's just me. Right? Now, I started my sprint now. Right? As I'm trying to catch Robert and pass it. I started my sprint. Right? Started my sprint. And you can see I was sprinting for a couple seconds well. And then that was it for me. In hindsight, looking back, it was a proper lead out. Right? It was a decent lead out. That was it. That, as you see that line, that's the finish line. So it was a proper lead out. Robert was saying I started too early, but he didn't know that I was coming so far from behind me. Right? So, and then I dragged everybody to the line. But that's how it is. At least I did a sprint. I've been saying I should practice my sprint. I did it. I did a sprint in I was in front of the car. You were saying something about the road. I wasn't in the road. Looking back at the video. What's that? I don't even know. I wasn't even paying that. What's that? I wasn't in the road. Didn't think I was. I did a sprint in Port Royal. I got clipped on the line. Don't have that footage, man. But finally practiced the sprint. That was just form. Like I wasn't like I was going a bit hard, but I wasn't going too hard. And my heart rate for this ride went up to 190. I haven't seen that in probably a few years. You were saying something. Right. But it was a fun day, you know? It was good. You have that moments when you suffer a little and then the moments when you give it more. So it was a balance ride, you know? So this will probably be, if I find more footage, I should find some more footage to upload. I think I have first part of Palisadoes, which not much happened. But we'll just talk through that. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, you don't have to like, no matter. If you like it, subscribe so you can see when the new other videos come up.